We now return to Let's Play SimCity. After an excruciatingly long time, I've finally unlocked the research that I required. Been sitting here for a while waiting, but we finally have a lot of good stuff. As you can see, many things have built up in these districts, just basically over time. Demands have been huge. Unfortunately, it's had a very drastic and dire effect on things. Fortunately, the city still works, and we're just going to go with that. So, we're going to move over to... Well, before we do that, let's send some money over here to Gazconda, because why not? We got plenty to spare here. We'll go for 500. Okay. Take a dip there. Money comes in. In we go. Took so long to get to level 4 on the academy, but it finally worked, and so I didn't have to take anything out, just plunk down a quantum, and it worked. So, petition for a fusion power. Well, I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is put in a waste level, and I'm sorry? Okay, there you go. Just got a little ahead of myself there. So once this is all connected, I am hopeful that this is actually going to do a thing. We do need control net. I'll build it now, but then I'll turn it off, because until we get some control net in here, and it looks like we're going to need a bunch, I will not really be able to do anything with it. So basically we're going to continue cultivating and trimming things down. The way I'm looking at this now, though, I don't think I necessarily want it to be this way with commercial up here. I'm thinking about taking these out and just having commercial back here, because obviously we aren't going to want residential lining up right next to the tech. Okay, good. So the power has been stopped. We're not buying anymore. We shouldn't be buying anymore. Yeah, we're totally able to provide our own. I'll leave it turned on just in case, but... Oh yeah, we totally have excess too. That is fantastic. Pause this for a moment because I need to turn that off so it doesn't consume all my money as we wait. We don't necessarily need to wait now, actually. I think we've probably got enough. Let's see here. I mean, we've got many open jobs. Many open jobs. But what we can do there is... Let's see, Academy, and this will give me a bit of something. Okay, so I could put it right next to one of these towers instead, which might actually be more beneficial to me. If I'm trying to raise... You sure you can't fit in there? That's really annoying, actually. It would fit right next... Well, it looks like it would actually just fit right next to this one. That's okay, though, although it's unsatisfied goods for that. So we don't really want to raise land value there, although we might want to do something to offset this, because that is kind of hurting these guys. So having something down, maybe just mediums? I don't want to do too heavy of a medium, because then we'll get stuff and junk over here, but I don't know how much high wealth this adds. But that's about the only place I can see that's going to fit. We're going to let it go for a little bit more whilst I deal with other things. In this case, all these people. Now, they will need shopping, but I think we can adjust for shopping along the sides here, so we're not going to worry too much about that. They'll just have to go out of their way. So, if we want to match up here now, we need a sky bridge on level 5, because on this one it's on level 6. So this is going to have to build our way up to level 5. We're going to put in another apartment level. Now that's probably enough to add another mall level. I think we can probably afford... Let's see, we've got one mall level in here. So we can definitely get one in there to commit to all this satisfaction here, I'm sure. So that'll be level... This isn't right now level 4, so that'll be adding to level 6. Alternatively, we can just put... well, we're going to need more what? Nothing really for them. We could put more shopping in... Well, not in that tower. No, we can't. We can't put it in this tower either. So what can we add to a crown now? What have I unlocked? Just tourism. It's not really what we need here, though. Okay. Well, what do we need next? I guess we'll just keep focusing on this. Basically, my goal at this point... these guys should be building in. We'll go ahead and add that sky bridge level next. Where are we at on education? Do we need another education level? Not really. I mean, we've got everybody enrolled, so we're doing pretty well right there. That's good. My goal for this city is basically just to get to full towers and monorail, and maybe wait to build these up as high as I can, potentially. This should not be... Okay. Is there a reason I had this over here on this side? No, just, I guess because I hadn't yet changed this. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So cultivating... Okay, we need to turn you off. We definitely need to get those up. So instead of perhaps adding industry, and this is taking forever to build up, by the way, maybe I can add... this is gigantic and low-tech level. I'm not a fan. Maybe we could... See, maybe if I get rid of that park there, maybe it won't, though. I'm not really... Because we can put it... No, we can't. We can't get it along the outside. We can get it along here, but if I want a rail, how am I going to get that rail in there? I don't know that I can do a rail. I do want one, and we'll go with just a regular, because that's how we're going to have to hook it in. But I don't know. I mean, I can't delete this to straighten it out, so we basically have to latch it in here somewhere, and then somehow drag a road to precisely that point, I guess. Let's try. Let's put down some rail, and let's see if I can't maybe straighten out a little bit. Not particularly, and it's definitely not going to go there. So it's going to have to maintain the curve and just get right there. See, that's pointless then. It's completely pointless to even have this. I guess it's because, you know, if you were going to put this in here, you'd shape it in your own fashion. You don't necessarily have to do a circular city like this. But, I mean, at least make it straight so that I can squeeze something in there, right? Well, if we can't use a train station, we can't use a train station. Can we use the other train station? Probably not. Oh, that's even bigger. Well, in that case, let's just plunk this stuff down right here. We're going to need a control net eventually. I do not know that... How much do we need? Right now, if I put all this stuff in... See, that's the thing. I don't know where it all is right now. Hold on a tick. So this is going to require a ton. So just 3,000 right there, plus another... So we need to produce 4,000 just in that. Now that is... that is just... for that. If I want to do the monorail, that also takes a bit. Alright, well, let's put it down, and let's see how far we can go with it. High wealth over here? Okay, fine. Let's see what that does to land value. Nothing really changed except these, so maybe these will now get better. And then we gotta wait for this now to hire. As if we didn't have enough jobs already. We've got a ton of jobs. What we really need are more of these guys. So, let's go building another level of that. Now this one's going to have to be at 6. We're going to come into... no, not maglev. I was in the right place. Just going to be here, and we will attach you to you. And may as well go ahead and attach you to you. Okay. you cannot have multiples going to the same location. It just overwrites it. It's kind of annoying. But there's our first sky bridges, which are unusable because we're not able to have these turned on. What's our... Okay, so... I don't know. Are we producing any yet? Sort of. Currently transmitting, so we will have enough if I max it out. Now, what can I add? Okay, awesome. So, once you build the various science centers, it unlocks an extra booster for each. I was concerned because it says there's only one available, but it's one available per facility. So that's actually really cool. Traffic, my god. Now, I have been playing yet another off-camera city. Just making sure my rails are all connected up now. Which I guess kind of speaks to this game's playability. You know, like actually wanting to keep playing and experimenting with city design and all that stuff. But anyway, I have figured out that I'm really doing myself a huge disservice by having all these high density, because what high density, as we've already discussed, is only good for doing is raising the level of your buildings, your density levels, obviously. But they also have negative impacts, which is that the high density will always have these stoplights at every intersection. Medium density will only have them if it's medium density or higher, meaning that the lower roads, you can basically create throughways. So like if I had, for example, busted these down into just light roads, this would be a throughway. Like you could just speed along here, and kind of like how we saw in what city was that? Coal Town? Coal Town is the one where I've got the big bridge that goes up. That really speeds traffic along. Maybe when we're done with this series, we'll pop over to that and we can kind of take a look at the road theory I've got going on there. But it's pretty interesting. The unfortunate thing is that just because now these are so dense, if I did that, they wouldn't be able to grow up. And I mean, it's kind of necessary now. I mean, the way this works out, maybe I could do it differently so it's not so vital, especially with the mega towers involved. But it's very hard to just plan out a city like that, of this magnitude. Eventually, you have to build it like this if you want max population. Unless you are, like I say, using the towers, because one negative effect of having major density in your areas is that, of course, you are is this not fully gone yet? Is that you're not, what the hell was I even saying? You're providing too many jobs. We got unemployed people in the middle class, and unsatisfied works there, so we're going to go ahead and add a mall level to this. And it is possible we need more shopping. Did I not just add a mall level? Stop it. I did not. So we can definitely add a mall level here. I think we will. Because there's unsatisfied goods there. Now this one's got to be at 6. Okay. So we won't worry too much about that. So are we full yet? We're now full. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here, and we're going to turn on the waste reduction level. And that is going to take care of a... What do you mean not enough control net? Don't give me that. We're maxed out here. Don't give me that shit. Perhaps it takes a little bit. There you go. Okay, so now hopefully, if we are connected to these other towers, it will consume the waste from these other towers as well. That's what I'm hoping. And that it's not just within here. I guess one way we can find out is by looking. We are consuming more water? Too much water? We have got major amounts of water here that we can exploit, so let's not even pretend that that's a thing. You bastards. This tower. What tower are you? You. You have no profit because, well, you're getting there, but you're not getting there. You just need to work on it. We need to add more to this level. The next one's got to be a rail, though. So, sky bridge. We need low wealth apartment levels. We'll get there. You just hold on. I'm working on it. There should be plenty to make this profitable. Don't even pretend. This is an entire tower of low wealth. Okay. So we'll get that up. Once that sky bridge is situated, we'll be able to get our big lines around. I'll enjoy that. Yes we are. I was going to say, this needs to do a better job of telling me, because right now I'm not paying too much attention. As soon as I can get a camera angle on it, God, what are they protest? Too much garbage. Complain. Okay, guard post. Guard post will be. Should I put that on the? Because what else can I put here? Interesting. Guest house could actually not go back there. Okay, fine. Where did I have this before? I don't know. What other would we'd be posting our? I think it works just fine here to have that there. You want to have some lawn, right? I think we'll just do what we've been doing. We'll post a guard post here. That should help clear out some of those pesky protesters. I am a bit miffed. See, the towers should provide for outside. They really ought to. And I don't know where the hell they're all hung up. Oh my god. They're all hung up in traffic, that's why. Now their satellites has achieved orbit, that's good. This is a major conundrum here. All these garbage trucks that we're waiting on to come grab our garbage are being held up. Well, I could not make my own. I mean, I could, but I will not do that here. Perhaps to my own folly. Yeah, see, this specifically, though, says only Mega Tower. So it is reducing Mega Tower by 60, but is it all Mega Tower? That's what I still don't know. Oh my god, they have not moved at all. What are you doing? I see traffic coming this way, but I mean, what the shit is this? It's like the traffic is coming. See, it's going through the garbage trucks. What the shit? Do we need to go have a look-see over here for a moment? Because this is kind of bullshit, whatever's going on here. The game is not being my friend right now. Those two are going to other points. Okay. We are obviously at a different timeline. I guess I'd need to be January of year 3. Oh, hell yeah. Because in some of these others, it's year 4. I'm pretty sure by now we've waited. It's in year 4 over here. Time dilation is crazy in this game. And it doesn't need to be that way if they had just made the game properly and all regions acted simultaneously. So basically, we've got a year before those garbage trucks are going to show up over here. Jesus. How many are we volunteering over there? 6. Able City's getting 6. And Seminico's getting 2. Are you boys going to... I guess we'll speed this up and find out. Nobody's going over here. Not a one. Not a single one of them is going. They've all gone to Able City. Of the 16 that I've got... Why is this? I'm just going to sit here for a moment and see the next cycle of these go through. Region-wide, there's almost 1 million people on Gazlantis. Okay, where are you guys going? Oh my god. What in the hell? Is it because traffic isn't being... What in shit are you doing? Why are they all... I should be having 2 in here, right? Of all the garbage trucks I've got now, which should be a total of 16, okay, and then they should all be going that way. So they're all taking care of this trash, which, fine, but I'm sending 7 of you now across the way. They're not doing this at all. Maybe I've got too many? Maybe I'm confusing it? Yeah, you... Okay, what? Where are you going? Going somewhere, it says. Oh my god. They're not picking up. They are not picking up. Okay, who's got garbage? We need to go deal with this. They're not going to Gazland or Gazconda. How's our garbage situation? I happen to have many, many places I can do this with. Let's take some and we'll add. Okay. So I think I've got enough here to probably take care of it. So we're going to come out. We're going to go here. Going to get into garbage. And you are going to send some to Gazconda. In fact, you've probably got enough that you really only need... Let's send 5. Now let's sit and watch this and see if these guys head out. What year are we at here? Year 2. That's insane. That is so stupid. Nope. Nope. I don't have 2 going to anywhere else. I mean, there are none going there. Why are you picking up in Gastown? Okay, we got more. They're probably all going to be grabbing up in here. I know they volunteer in other towns, that's probably why they're going to Gastown, but that does not explain why they're not going to Gazconda. Nobody is going to Gazconda. That is horribly bugged. I don't know, maybe when we go to Gazconda, the traffic, maybe that's what it is just some desync thing where, as we saw, the traffic was so snarled there that the traffic was flowing and the garbage trucks were just staying there outside the city limits. I don't fucking get it. I mean, this is a game-breaking bug. this is a problem. Like, if a certain service is not being provided, like that's not okay, because people will start to crumble. That's how your infrastructure starts to go downhill and people leave and all sorts of problems pop up. And this, I mean, this really just illustrates none of them. None of them are going out of town. It's taking them all day just to collect the in-town stuff. None of them are leaving. Now, this just illustrates how idiotic this was, that they didn't do anything. When they made that single-player patch, they literally did not fix the game to make it single-player. They just made it so you could play offline. The cities don't sync up, they don't talk to each other, there is nothing. Nope, they're all going back, and not a single one of them is going out to Gasconda. Oh my god. Okay, well, we may just have to put down a trash center, and we'll put it right next to the mayor's mansion, just to show my folly. That is idiotic. Okay, here they come. Zoom. Right, trash cans to the rescue. Da-da-da. And there they sit. Nope, one of them went through. One of them made it through. What in hell's name is going on here? Any help from you guys? Are you coming? Looks like they're going to get stuck in traffic miles back here, though. Yeah, see, this is another thing where when designing the city, you have to make this main thoroughfare with as few intersections as possible. People have to be able to get into the city, and I'm thinking an ideal situation would be to have all public transport right within the center. Because when you get situations like this, and maybe, I don't know, I guess the game doesn't really scale well with populations of this density. Maybe it's not meant to have millions of people in the towns. Maybe you're only meant to make small population. I don't know. But this is clearly not good. So anyway, we're at a new level here. Maxed out here. We can put a crown down doing, I don't even know what. Tourism. We'll just save it for power, should we need power. We've got excess power now, but maybe in future we can just sell it straight out of Gasconda. Anyway, another upgrade. At least we're doing that. We can milk this for a little bit. Approval ratings are high, but people just don't like that garbage, and I don't blame them, because I don't like it either, and I don't like the way this fucking game handles it. What do we got here? Trade depot? We will never need this trade depot again. Because as I was sitting in Able City, awaiting... Actually, we need to turn that off. Turn off. Hold on a minute. Okay, we do have enough now that we could actually turn these on. As I was sitting waiting for literally over an hour, I noticed that when that whole the Space Center has a virus thing comes on board, please send computers, you don't have to do anything. Okay, there. So now we've solved that, and I guess we just go turn them all on. Because it just takes care of itself. If you don't do it right, you get a pop-up message that says they wiped all their hard drives, started over, and they're fine now. So basically, I guess it's just a chance to make 100,000 simoleons or whatever it is. No, maybe it's every time a satellite launches you get 100,000 simoleons. I don't remember. Anyway, let's turn all these on. And I can only imagine this is going to cost me a ton of money and probably hurt, and maybe even blow up my jobs, which we're actually doing a good job of getting towards the end of that, but whatever. Anyway, we need to turn that on, and turn that on, and turn that on, and turn that on. Here we go. Maybe we'll be able to see little vehicles zooming along here. Oh. I put that on level 5. I put that on level 6. What? So why is that? Oh, it's not. It's an optical illusion. I was going to say, why are those level? They're not. Is it profitable? So far. It was profitable even when it wasn't turned on. Well, it was turned on. Accidentally it was turned on. How on earth? Oh, that's the entire mega tower. So this does nothing except cost money. This itself doesn't charge people? Is that how I'm looking at that? It also doesn't seem to be functioning at all because it's not doing nothing. What'd that do to my jobs? Didn't change much. We need more people. How? Wait a minute. We do have some unsatisfied goods. Apartment level U. You guys need one more. So apartment level U. Okay. Well, we'll just expand this to expand my control net. We'll start putting in the rail, which actually does significant amounts of traffic removal. And then maybe we'll just go in and we'll start fiddling around, see if we can't maybe raise a few of our building. Is that ground pollution? Building densities. It is, because we're building on industrial ground. Huh. How many people are affected by that? Well, and because we're overflowing with garbage. Okay, that's the next big thing we need to take care of, I guess. The garbage level on this is not in this tower at all. Where the hell is it? This one is dealing with a good amount. Well, that's good. Oh my god, that just pisses me off. That is unbelievable, and you can see them. They're all right there. And these guys are stuck in traffic too. Traffic hell on the highway. So we've got to create our own, basically. You can't... So that really defeats a lot of the purpose of what I felt was a thing about this game, was that you could make a little industrial city. You could make towns that would provide water and all that stuff, and then just send them. You can, but then there's actual real-life traffic back here that is causing way too much problem. So let's... way too many problems. Good English. So I guess we'll just be finding a spot, and like I said, there's not any spot except right here. People approve. That's good. This is the last one I'll be able to get at this approval level, though the next one's got to go up. Actually, no. 85. We'll be able to unlock all that stuff, too. Thank goodness. We'll put this right here. Sure would hate all those pesky protesters and their garbage-riddled bodies to throw a wrench in this works. Yeah, I don't know where we're going to put this, to be honest. I have not left myself any room. Well, maybe it'll go right here. I'm sure they'll love that. There's no other room. Well, that's where it's going to have to go, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this one here. I'll see you next time.